I'm Grumps. I'm not so Grump. And we're the Game Grumps.
I'm ready for your semen. Hey, welcome back. We're playing Legend of...
Nice job cutting off the water flow.
You fucking idiot.
From this divine beast.
Yes, it's divine! How could you cut the water flow off of this divine beast?
You bitch.
God, your ass looks good in those pants. Show the enemy no fear.
Show the enemy no fear.
Farewell. Fuck, you look cute. Look at your goddamn tight-fitting shirt.
I'll miss you.
I'm gonna swim away dick first.
Real slow. And you could drift away dick first.
Damn. Look at you.
God, when will our dicks meet in twain? Double tapered dicks.
Double tapered dicks. Double tapered dicks. Finish the job, Link.
Yeah. You know what job I'm talking about.
Finish my job.
Aw, shit.
The odd job.
Wooden objects and dry grass catch fire easily. Be careful around such things while holding a lit torch.
That's just good advice in general.
Yeah, I agree.
Don't walk around town with a lit match in your mouth.
In your beehole. Just
walking around ass up.
Yeah, just
like a fucking creature.
Walking, just into a fucking heavily wooded area.
Nah, just like suburbia. Just like walking down the street completely naked with a match in your beehole.
This is how a crab walks.
Just doing that.
Fuck your father. Oh man.
Hey, we're here.
Hi.
We're Divine Beast Ruda. Is that Varuda? Is that the one?
Wow, you literally said
Ruda.
You're here, and then it was like, you're here.
It's what's her face talking to me? It's Crab Girl. Squid Girl.
Oh.
What the fuck is her name?
I like her.
Man, I got this fucking sunburn on the back of my neck, dude, from yesterday.
Yeah, we filmed outside.
Oh my god, because they put like sunscreen makeup on, but I guess they just they were like, oh, they're fine, but like, oh man.
No, you know what it is? They put the makeup on when you have your hair down, and then you put it up for the scene.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you silly goose.
Damn. Well, no, I had my hair up. I went to
during makeup?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
I guess because the back of my neck isn't on camera very much.
Yeah, and you're a big ol' Irish wuss with pale skin.
What the fuck, man? Both the robot and you.
What?
For calling me an Irish wuss.
Well, fucking pull it together, Aaron O'Hanson.
Wait, hold on. I want to see if I can. I want to see if I can do this. Oh shit!
Damn.
I saw this in a video.
That's really like.
Yes!
Oh damn! You're like Paper Mario when I super guard perfectly every time.
Yeah.
Do you remember when I did that all the time perfectly?
Yeah, all the time.
I'm just like revisionist history.
That's why we don't play it anymore. Because
it's coming back, everybody. Don't you worry.
Yeah, don't.
We just don't want to have two monstrously long series running at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to start a war or anything, but it's either Zelda or that
or Mario,
and so we'll go back to it.
Yeah, it'll happen. We're finishing that game.
Yeah.
Don't you worry your pretty little toots about it.
I don't know if we said it out loud or anything, but these are 15-minute episodes at least, just because this game is very long, vast.
Yeah. And we do 15-minute episodes with Paper Mario too.
Yeah.
And if we did that with both of them in the same recording session,
we would literally
our
die.
voices would have no fucking no juice left.
Yeah. Literally my strife.
It's literally my strife.
So that's why. That is the reason why. But it is not going away. Paper Mario is coming back. So don't worry about it. Yeah. My fine little tootsies. just melt in your mouth, chocolatey goodness. Tootsie Roll is definitely not a chocolate treat. It's a chocolate flavored treat.
Yeah. I don't know what a Tootsie Roll actually is.
I
but
don't either.
It's not chocolate.
No.
It can't be, right?
I don't think so, man.
What other chocolate has that consistency?
Whenever you get like Hershey's chocolate syrup or whatever, it doesn't say like chocolate syrup, it says like chocolate flavored syrup.
Ooh.
It's like,
I wonder what that means.
So that means there's no chocolate in
what's the rest of it?
Oh, like fucking corn syrup and and jizz.
Well, obviously.
Just a load of jizz.
Just a
How long do you think a company could get away with putting jizz in a product? And just by calling it like natural flavors or something?
Fucking a very long time. I'm looking at you, Nestle's.
Wait. Oh, and shoot a laser at me, dude. Come on.
Aaron.
Shoot a laser.
if I'm gonna put myself out on a limb and say Nestle's puts jizz in their chocolate, then you damn well better be like on my side from the get-go.
I love Nestle.
Me too, actually.
But then again, I love jizz, so...
Well, that goes without saying. You know what I'm a big fan? I can't eat chocolate because, like... Alright, I've been told this is bullshit. I've been told chocolate does not give you breakouts. And yet, in my own personal experiments at home, whenever I eat a lot of chocolate, I get crazy breakouts. So, I tried to stop eating chocolate.
The only thing I know about chocolate is that it's diuretic.
It makes you pee a lot?
Yes.
Or it doesn't make you pee?
It does make you pee.
Interesting. But you know what chocolate I am a big fan of?
What's that?
Fucking Crackle.
Crackle's good.
Oh.
I like Nestle Crunch, too.
Yeah. Wait, oh, yeah.
It has jizz in it.
I can only eat the little ones, though. Like, a lot of chocolate makes me sick.
Yeah. Definitely, as I've gotten older, that's been true for me,
like the
too.
little, oh god, like those little square Three Musketeers, like the little bites, like the single bites, those are so perfect. But if you handed me like a king-size Three Musketeers bar, I'd be like, are you trying to fucking kill me?
Yeah, it's too
Is this
much.
an assassination attempt?
It's too much.
Is this mutiny?
Is this sputiny? Just intercut in videos. Just, hey, Matt or Ryan or whoever, cut in some fucking... just some footage of some guy violently vomiting every so often in a GameGrumps episode.
Please don't, actually. Please don't. That's a huge... some people, like, are really grossed out
really
by that.
sensitive to that stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
It's whatever.
I'm kind of with them.
I get it.
I mean, sometimes I can watch someone puke and it's hilarious, and other times I'm actually like, oof, my stomach is weird now.
I think it's all the way. So I gotta, let's see, so the catch to this one is he's got a snout, you know, his little trunk is shooting water. So when I adjust it, it shoots water at a different angle.
Ugh.
So I can shoot it back into here and make this gear move.
Elephantitis, don't even get me started. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, look at him go.
God, man. You know what? I'll say it for the fucking 1000th time. This game is awesome. Like, the shit that they think of, and like the way they use environments and make everything one thing. Just... I can't get over it. Yeah,
it's great. It's good shit, man. So
is it possible this is the best just game in years?
It's definitely...
Top 3, right?
I mean... Depends what you value in a game, right?
Right. But I mean, like, alright, if this type of thing, if open world stuff is your thing.
Yeah.
I mean, then yeah, right?
Yeah, I would... this game gives me the most in an open world that I've wanted out of an open world.
It's very cool.
Because, like, the last game to do that for me was, like, Crackdown.
I've never played that.
And that wasn't even very good. But it definitely was like, it gave me reason to look around and explore the city, because there was all kinds of shit to do. It was all pretty much the same shit, but at least it was stuff to do. It wasn't like Grand Theft Auto where there's like...
Dude, the Grand Theft Auto thing again. Do you know how pissed off people got when you said that?
What?
Like, I don't know, I mean, Grand Theft Auto is a beloved game, so I guess it just has its fans. And,
oh, sure. There's a lot to love about that game.
Well, some people went apeshit.
Really?
Yeah, they were like, there's fucking tons of stuff you just don't know because you're a big fucking wad of douche. I'm paraphrasing here, but you know what I mean.
Okay, fine. Grand Theft Auto's great, like, fucking revolutionary game. I'm just saying, like, what I want out of an open world game, Grand Theft Auto doesn't deliver. It's very, like, rote, it's very,
glib. Trite.
It's very, it's not an open world game.
It's not?
It's a regular fucking linear-ass game with, like, little side missions that there's an open world in between it where you do nothing in. Like, the open world doesn't matter, it's just there. It's like a fucking... Like a... Whatever.
Whatever, man. Fucking whatever!
I'm trying to figure out... I'm trying to remember what to do here.
I'm trying to, like, do shit and rant at the same time, and it's just... I think it requires the same part of your brain.
Yeah. I guess so, yeah. Because I have to, like, formulate an argument, and then it's like... That's, like, problem solving or something.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I move his trunk like this right here, this way, does that work? The fuck was I saying? Oh yeah, the open world doesn't really offer anything in it, you know? It's like you go to a place in the open world, and then that activates some kind of mission that isn't in the open world necessarily, or like is in the open world but it's like locked off from the rest of the world. So it feels like, why didn't you just make this a level? Why does it have to be in an open world? Because when you put it in an open world, then that implies that like you can do anything and go anywhere and use anything, and that's what this game does.
Right.
It doesn't lock you off from the rest of the world when you do a mission of some kind. Like you can go do other stuff or like use things from the rest of the world to your advantage, or even just like for fun. I don't know. The point is it's open.
Right.
But in a game like Grand Theft Auto or like Saints Row or whatever, you go to a mission or a side quest or whatever, and it's like, okay, here it is, and it locks you off from the rest of the stuff, usually. There's some stuff where it doesn't. But then that's like, okay, well that's a contained mission. They don't want you to, like, go to another place and steal another car. It's very controlled, and it kind of is antithetical to what an open world game is.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That's
how I feel, at least.
I mean, I never played them.
There are people that like those games, and I like them to a certain extent.
Oh my god, when I was living in Brooklyn, like, I had a roommate, Pablo, and Pablo fancied himself a bit of a gangster, and he loved those games. He would just go around killing prostitutes like there was no tomorrow. Just made him so happy, and I was like, good for you, Pablo. You found your thing. But like, was Saints Row by the Grand Theft Auto people, or was it like
no, but
a competition?
Yeah, it was like the main competitor, I think. And I think that's the case.
Do you have a preference?
Well, I like different parts of either of them. Like Saints Row. Oh, geez, that's way up there.
Yeesh.
Saints Row was funny. And didn't take itself too seriously?
No, does Grand Theft Auto take itself seriously?
Like, more so.
Interesting.
I would say. Saints Row is, like, silly. Grand Theft Auto 4 is very... It has comedy in it. And then, you know, there are things in the world that are inherently funny, like stuff that you can interact with or whatever.
Right.
And ways that you can interact with certain things. But I'd feel like those are few and far between. Saints Row, played with a lot of those things thematically. Like, there was, like, weird cars, and, like, there was a fucking giant dildo you could get as a weapon.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sold.
If that gives you an example.
That pretty much gave me the only example I needed.
But I feel like Saints Row was actually a worse, example of,
that idea?
Yeah, the idea of, like, these missions that lock you off from the rest of the world. Until you finish them. Which, again, I think is sort of the opposite of what an open world game should be.
Gotcha.
Sort of defeats the purpose of an open world game.
Could you ever see yourself actually designing a game at some point in your life?
I don't know, I guess.
You just got such... I've never, like... You just got such strong opinions about it. It's like... It feels like you would want to at some point, like...
Yeah.
Make the game that's in your head.
That'd be great. It's just that, like, it's easy to say a lot of stuff. It's hard to do it, you know?
Well, sure.
I don't want to... Because when I say, like, yeah, I'd love to make a game, I don't know, it, like, I feel like it implies a lot of stuff of, like, what I think I'm capable of.
Oh, right.
Which I don't know. I've never... I tried to make 2 games, and they both were horrible, all because of me.
Huh.
So, if that tells you anything about what I'm capable of, but...
Yeah. Nothing.
Those are my first 2 games, right? My first 2 drawings sucked.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, your first 2 anything is generally pretty bad.
Yeah. So, except for my first poop, man, that was...
Oh, dream scenario.
A delight. I wish I could go back to that. Simpler
Erica,
times.
one of the writers on the YouTube Red Show, she, by the way, the show doesn't have a name yet, which is why we keep calling it the YouTube Red Show. Yeah. We would love to call it something else.
Oh, yeah.
But we just don't know yet. But she has a really adorable baby that's only like 6 months old, and she was just telling me that its poop doesn't smell.
What?
She was like, yeah, babies, like, just because, like, they're only living off milk, she was like, it just smells like bread. And I'm like, get out of town.
Just smells like bread.
Yeah, isn't that weird? I don't know
What the
if that.
fuck?
I don't know if that's like a common thing or if her baby's just a fucking freak. But like, yeah, it's She was like, yeah, it's cool.
Smells like bread.
I know. That gave me. I had the exact same reaction. I like walked away and like spent a couple minutes of to myself, just being like, it smells like bread.
How is that possible?
Yeah.
How is it possible that that baby's shit smells like bread? There's no way.
It's like in Lord of the Rings, like it cannot be. Oh shit! You still haven't seen that.
I don't.
It's gonna happen.
No, I don't believe it.
You don't believe it?
No, I don't.
You gonna get in her face on Monday? And
Yeah,
be like, what the fuck
I'm gonna
you talking
be like,
about?
you fucking liar.
Yeah.
You are trying to convince my dear friend Dan of something that is simply not true.
Yeah.
And I don't believe for a second that your bees butt smelling feet.
Now you're involving two of my favorite things, Dan and feces.
And poo. And attacking my friend Dan is one thing, but attacking poo!
Yeah. I'll not stand for it, young lady.
Ooh.
I have to go to the bathroom. Next time on GameGrumps.
You got it, buddy.
I've had to pee for like 14 of the 16 minutes of this episode.
Dude, I mean, whew, more power to you, because I just get up and shit.
You sure do, Aaron.
Next time.
Proud to be your comedy partner.
See you, buddy.
Bye.
Cool.
Yeah, cool, right?